Hello students, mathematics, science and technology of ancient India covered many major branches of human knowledge and activities including physics, astronomy, metallurgy, medical science and surgery, fine arts, civil engineering and architecture, shipbuilding and navigation. Mathematics has been considered to be a very important subject since ancient times. We find very elaborate proof of this in the Vedas, which were compiled around 6000 BC. The concept of division, addition, concepts of zero and infinite were used even at that time. We also find roots of algebra in Vedas. This presentation is about Indian mathematics in astronomy. Indian mathematics in its broad sense is as old as at least Indus Valley civilization, which is also true in the case of Indian architecture, Vastu Vidya. The period extending from 5th century AD to 17th century was one of the general prosperity for scientific development in India. Let me name a few famous Indian mathematicians: Aryabhatta, Varahamitra, Brahmagupta, Bhaskara, Leelavati, Ramanujam and Sakuntala Devi. These scholars made notable contributions to the twin disciplines of mathematics and astronomy. Let us have a look at an Indian astrological wonder. The Jantar Mantar is a collection of architectural astronomical instruments built by Sawai Jai Singh, who was a Rajput king. It is modelled after the one that he had built at the Mughal capital of Delhi. He had constructed a total of 5 such facilities at different locations, including the ones at Delhi and Jaipur. The Jaipur Observatory is the largest and the best preserved of these. It has been inscribed on the World Heritage List as an expression of the astronomical skills and cosmological concepts of the court of a scholarly prince at the end of the Mughal period. The name is derived from Jantar, means instrument, and Mantar means formula or calculation. Therefore, the Jantar Mantar means literally calculation instrument. This observatory has religious significance also. The observatory consists of 14 major geometric devices for measuring time, predicting eclipses, tracking stars' location as the earth orbits around the sun, ascertaining the declination of planets and determining the celestial attitudes and related ephemerides. Each is a fixed and focused tool. The Samrat Yantra, also known as the supreme instrument, is 90 feet high, its shadow carefully plotted to tell the time of the day. Its face is angled at 27 degrees, the latitude of Jaipur. The Hindu Chatari on top is used as a platform for announcing eclipses and the arrival of monsoons. Built from local stone and marble, each instrument carries an astronomical scale generally marked on the marble inner lining. Bronze tablets, all extraordinarily accurate, were also employed. Thoroughly restored in 1901, the Jantar Mantar was declared a national monument in 1948. Samrat Yantra's shadow moves visibly at 1 mm per second, or roughly a hand's breadth, 6 cm every minute, which can be a profound experience. Some of the other structures are Nadivalya Yantra, Jaiprakash Yantra. An excursion through Jai Singh's Jantar is a unique experience of walking through solid geometry and encountering a collective astronomical system designed to probe the heavens. The instruments are in most cases huge structures. The scale to which they have been built has been alleged to increase their accuracy. To this day, the observatory is used by astronomers, for instance, to calculate the auspicious date for weddings. Students of astronomy and Vedic astrology are required to take lessons at the observatory, and it can be said that the observatory is the single most representative work of Vedic thought that will still survive apart from the scriptures. Many of the smaller instruments display remarkable innovations in architectural design and its relation to function. For instance, the Ram Yantra. In addition, the 5 Jantar Mantars of northern India are a popular tourist attraction and significant monuments of the history of astronomy. Let us be proud of our ancestors and do honor them by making India a strong nation. I hope this presentation inspires you to look into indigenous things. Goodbye.